Hey there everybody, this is Greg Christensen, Grandview Livestock. Hey, we've been planting beans for a few weeks and I thought maybe I'd show you guys here how we plant a lot of our beans. This is a cover crop of cereal rye. Cover crop is just basically something we plant there in the fall. We don't plan on harvesting this. It's just there to hold the soil in place. Combat erosion, to keep weeds from coming up, and to keep the microbes in the soil healthy. It's got something growing in the soil, every week of the year, and keeps the earthworms happy, and it breaks up compaction. So now we're planting soybeans right into this. I haven't killed it. Planter's just driving over the top of it, planting right through it. I like to plant through it with it standing or with it alive. It seems to plant better, it cuts it better, the disc openers cut through it better than it does if you kill it. It's laying a lot of it down there behind the planter. Now we planted this rye last fall. Didn't really get a very good stand here. This is it was planted late. It got wet on us last fall, so we're planting it probably in December. So we planted about 50 or 60 pounds per acre, and we probably got about a 25 or 30 pound per acre stand here. But I'd rather have this than not have it at all. So yeah, here you can get an idea how tall this rye is. On me, it's about up to my armpit, maybe shoulders. Sometimes it's even taller than this. If you get it planted earlier in the fall, it'll be even taller than this, probably 6 foot tall. There's a lot of biomass here. One thing I like about this is it lays this down, protects the soil from sunlight. This soil will stay a little cooler. It'll mulch the soil much like you do your garden. If you put straw down on it and you water it, keeps it damp, lets it hang on a few extra days there while waiting on a rain. Now this also puts a lot of carbon back in the soil. If you know somebody that's no-tilling or no-tilling with cover crops, you ought to thank them. If you think global warming is a problem and the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is causing it, well, here they're taking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere with plants and putting it back in the soil where it does some good for the microbes there. So we're planting these beans about 140,000 seeds per acre. I'll come in here and I'll kill this rye and some other small weeds that are down in here, and I'll put down maybe a pre-emerge with it that will keep weeds from coming up. There's 2 different ones I'll mix together. That way we don't get any kind of a resistance built up to just one single herbicide. So we'll plant these beans, then we'll have to probably after they're up and maybe about 8 inches or a foot tall, we'll check for weeds. If we have to come back in and spray again, a lot of times you will. It just depends on the year. But this cover crop, I'm hoping I don't have to come back in and spray the second time. A lot of times I won't. It'll save me another trip across the field with the sprayer and the expense of the chemical. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort to plant this cover crop in the fall. We're combining, we're getting the crop hauled away, and then we're also got to be running the drill and getting this cereal rye planted right back behind the combine in the fall. So it takes a lot of manpower, a lot of planning, a lot of time and effort at a time of the year when it's pretty rushed. So I just thought you might enjoy seeing how we plant soybeans here. I don't know, I'm hoping for a yield of, well, 40 bushel or better would be nice for this field. So I hope you all enjoyed this. You have a nice day.